I think names are powerful because they do reflect something about the child's background. And you can diminish a child pretty quickly if you don't make a point of remembering their name, if you don't make a point of saying it right, if saying it correctly. And sometimes we think about this as a small thing. But one of the things that has been very interesting to me as review copies are going out and people are reading it is the adults who have gotten the review copies who struggled with this being incredibly emotional in their response. That I needed this book. I need this book now. This is a healing book. We don't get how that daily diminishing, that daily, I'm just not going to call you who you are. I'm going to give you some other name or some nickname that's easier for me. How that, gets at a child's sense of self and, makes them feel less than. And it's a little thing that happens every single day. And we're constantly kind of just, doing that, picking at a kid in a way, think about if you were always called a name you didn't like, right? Because that's essentially what you're doing, what we're doing to kids when we do that, right? It's like, I'm going to call you, some name you don't like, right? Every single day. And the child just learns that they have to accept that, or think about when kids have their names made fun of. So, and I've even heard teachers in mostly my own schools, being in school as a kid, but even teachers, mocking names, not mine, thankfully, but I've heard, been in a classroom where a kid's name is mocked by the teacher, diminished in that way. So that's why I just think it's just so important. We have to think about how we're affecting a kid's sense of self. And if we're making them feel like they're lesser than other kids because they just don't even deserve to have their name pronounced correctly. And I think that a lot of teachers who don't care are coming from a place of privilege where they don't understand what that feels like. They're too privileged to know what that's like, right? Because no one is pronouncing their name. Your name is Kate, and everyone knows how to say Kate because this is a name from the dominant culture. So you don't know what it feels like to always have someone call you something else, Cotty or something like that every single day. Mm-hmm. You don't understand, what that is. But and so it's just a thing of teachers needing to re-examine their privilege.